Hi everybody, it's Bailey again. Welcome to week 3 of the garden club. So this week we are going to be making bird feeders. So you can make bird feeders out of a couple of different things, but the easiest thing that I've found is we're going to be using a milk jug. So take a moment to gather all your items. So what you're going to need is a milk jug or a milk carton. Even a juice carton would work like that, not the juice box kind, but the bigger size, it's about 1 liter or more. A container like that, and I am going to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to show you where to cut out on it. If you need help with the cutting, that's something that lots of people are probably going to need help with, so ask an adult to help cut out, just because it's going to be tricky even for an adult. I know I struggled a little bit. So we are going to gather our materials here. So some paint, some decorative goods, milk jug, carton, juice carton, whatever you got, and then we're going to get our bird seed and a little bit of string, and then we're going to tie it up and make ourselves a bird feeder. Okay, awesome. I will be right back. So I've got my milk jug here, and I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna make a little plan. So what you can do is you can cut a circle out of the front like that, or like across the side. It's a little bit easier to cut open, and then we're not gonna cut all the way down. So we need to leave a certain level to make sure that the bird seed can still go in there. So I'm gonna say about there is good. Don't want it too high. And then you need to make an opening big enough for a bird. So, without making a container. So I say about that big. So we're gonna try to make a shape that I can cut out. I'm kind of making it look like a funny skinny circle. I'll probably cut it wider, but I just want to make sure that mark is out of the way. A little perch for them to stand there. So I have these popsicle sticks from the dollar store. They're kind of like thicker ones. So we're just gonna mess around and we're gonna see if it fits. So it's kind of like that. And I want it to like sit in it. So I'm gonna, because it kind of let me cut a slice earlier. So look at my face. No. Don't put your fingers there. Don't put your fingers right there. Now if you watch my face while I cut this, yeah, definitely shouldn't be cutting this. I should have asked a real adult. I'm an adult, but somebody with more experience. Okay, now there's this slot. Woo! That looks funny, but if we go all the way. There. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this popsicle stick and I'm gonna cut it. Now, you won't normally be able to cut popsicle sticks, but because these were super cheap ones from the dollar store, just slice right through. Okay, and now we have our basics. We've got our little perch for the birds. We've got our little container here. We can decorate it. So you can decorate it however you'd like. You honestly could put birdseed in this and then hang it up like that, and it would be just fine. But I'm gonna decorate it, so I am gonna fast forward and show you the process, and then I am also going to show you where I hang it. So I'm gonna apologize in advance because I'm gonna put this tube right in front of where you can see. But what I'm doing is putting a very thin layer of acrylic paint. Acrylic paint is pretty much made of plastic, so it sticks to almost anything. This paint dries very quickly, which is nice. So while it's drying, I'm gonna get some gardening done, and I'm using these colors because the purple matches the top of the milk carton, and I thought maybe birds would like the bright colors. So let's see if they do. I didn't get to see before sending this video out any birds feeding in the bird feeder, but I put it out pretty late, so that's my fault. I'm going to continue painting and blending and trying not to make a giant mess. Now that our bird feeder is dry, I went and mostly dry. I just went and planted in my garden. So that's important. I made sure I didn't put the paint on the outside, and I kind of made my bird feeder look like a flower. So I think this one was the longer one. This one, shorter one. We're just gonna tuck our little bird's rest into the slot that we made earlier. So there, it's in there. And even though I didn't paint it, it looks pink because of the paint on the outside. And then we're just gonna take our bird seed and we are going to get ready. So this bird seed is just the kind that you get at the store. So I'm not gonna put it all in. You can ask an adult to help you, or you can actually get a scoop, like one that you use for measuring for baking, a spoon, and then just put some bird seed in there. I'm gonna make sure that it's the level in there is just about where my popsicle stick is. So not too high, because this is gonna swing a little bit in the wind and you don't really wanna spill a bunch of birdseed everywhere. But just enough so it's like that. I'm gonna get some string and attach it to a tree. And we will look at it there, and we'll see if we have any visitors. Okay, awesome. Now, I don't know if you guys remember that tree I tried to show you last week, but here are the leaves now. And there's the bird feeder. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, happy bird watching. Here is my resident hummingbird. His nickname's Rufus. Of course, not a bird that feeds at my bird feeder, but I guess he can stay.